Good morning, it's me. I'm back. I'm Stephanie Flath, Stampin' Up! Demonstrator. I am here on Wednesday morning, 10:32, and it's June 17. I'm so happy to be here. Hello, Dot. How are you? I'm so happy to be here. Sorry I'm late. Robin's here. Good morning. Oh, and I gotta get my thing started here. So I have a really cute kit to show you guys. Good job sharing already, Robin. Thank you. Where is it? Good morning. You're good? That's good. I'm glad. All right, I got my comments up. Yay. And Carrie's watching. Good morning. So I have, hi Penny, and anybody else I can see? So I have a really cute kit. It's called Simply Citrus Card Kit, and it's so cool. I actually quite love it. Oh, I don't know who that was that just, oh, that was Carrie. Okay. So a couple things before I get going. Hi Susan, I'm glad you're here. Couple things before I get going. I scheduled a few things yesterday on my calendar. I actually need to make some adjustments because I don't have all the details. First of all, I am doing a Gorgeous Posies project kit class. It will be July 7. I wanted there to be enough time to get stuff in without having to expedite it. So it'll be July 7. Sign up date is on Monday though, because I'm just being quick with it. So I was trying to get classes squeezed in, and I just decided that I needed to push it out a little bit. So July 7, I'm doing a morning one and an evening one. And I also have, hi Maggie, I don't remember meeting you yet, but I'm glad that you're here too. Where are you from? And are you a demonstrator or just a person? So I am, okay, so the other thing that I have scheduled, well, this has been on my calendar, I don't know if I did a recurring event or what, but it's hi Marcia, it's my 4th Thursday of the month. I always have an occasions card class, and this month I actually get to have it in my house. So we're going with that. And I'm also planning to do a BOGO event, which is going to be June 30. And I haven't decided how I want to handle it yet. I'm kind of thinking that I want to go a little bit by appointment, or like so many people for such a block of time or whatever, because I don't always have tons of people here, but I kind of want to limit it. So I think I'm kind of going to have RSVPs for a block of time. So that's what I'm thinking. But so a BOGO event, when I do that, it is, I put out my retired stuff, and unless it's like well loved, like my Lovely as a Tree was, I put it out at a full price for the most part, but then you get to, whatever you pick in retired stuff, you get that much in new product. So, and you pay, so let's say you chose $50 of retired stuff, then you would pay $50 plus shipping and tax. Well, you would choose $50 of new product and pay shipping and tax on that. So anyway, it's a cool deal to get lots of stuff and me to get rid of a bunch of stuff. And honestly, I haven't even pulled all my old stuff yet, my retired stuff yet. I need to get going on that. Okay, so those are a few things. Another thing is to tell you, I'm sorry, but I will not be live Friday, and I will not be live Monday. I still kind of have in mind going live Monday, Wednesday, Friday through the end of the month. But I have a club Monday, and I'm having a tooth pulled tomorrow, and I'm not sure how I'm going to be Friday, and I have stuff that I need to get done. Good morning, Diane. I'm glad you're here. So I just feel like I need Friday. So sorry, I'm not going to see you again until next week. So anyway, but I'm here today, and I have my randomizer loaded up for everybody who shared last week, and so I'm gonna do that really quick. So did I have 2 cards? Yeah, I had 2 cards to give away, so I have 2 people to choose. So does anybody have any questions while my randomizer is going? Oh, Kathy Polderman won. Woohoo! She's my first winner. She's gonna go on another roll again. Pick another name and start. So how many of you, and Alexa Addy won again. Woohoo! Okay, so how many of you have already seen, going back to my comments so I don't miss them. Sometimes I still miss them even though I have them up on my computer too while I'm stamping. Sometimes they just don't show up right or whatever. So has everybody seen this kit in the catalog? Did it already speak to you that you needed to get it? Hi Linda, I'm glad you're here. So here is, first of all, it's the Simply Citrus card kit. Is an all-inclusive kit, which means you have everything in the kit that you need to make everything in the kit. Does that make sense? So like you'll need scissors to cut your baker's twine that's in here, but there's mini glue dots to use as adhesive if you are totally new to stamping and don't even have adhesive that you'd like to use. The dimensionals are in here. The ink spot is in here. You actually get a Night of Navy ink spot. And a Stampin' Spot is a 1" by 1" little ink pad. They're kind of adorable. And you even get a block in here. Again, just in case you are not a stamper yet. Okay, so here is you get instructions with it. Now, they're kind of small. Good morning, Teresa. It's going to forever be a joke now. I didn't draw your name, though. I'm sorry. Nice try. Good morning. So I'm showing the all-inclusive kit, Simply Citrus. And I explained the all-inclusive means you have everything in here that you need. Does it have color-trimmed envelopes? Well, they're not color-trimmed like the Gorgeous Posies one was, but yes, there's color. So let me show you. And Rita's on too. You girls came on at the same time. You waited just long enough, but neither of you won. Okay, so I'll show you the cards first, because what I'm doing today, if I didn't mention this or you didn't catch this before, I'm just showing you the cards because I need to keep the cards for something else, so I'm not giving away the cards. And I'm going to make a couple alternative ideas with the stamp set that you get in it, because like I said, it's all inclusive. So you get a stamp set, the ink spot, the block, the cards already cut and scored, the embellishments, everything you need. So I'm going to show you the cards that you make. There's 3 each of 5 designs in here, and so I'm going to show you those, and then I'm going to stamp for you 2 different alternate ideas. Okay, so here's, well, no, not necessarily Rogue Dot, I'm sorry, because lots of people do alternate ideas. I wanted you to see what else you can do with the kit. So that was the first one. Here's another one. Oh, I did go Rogue in the stamping though, and I have to go back to it. Okay. So, oh, I should show you the stamp set. There's no stamps on here because I used every single one of them. Let me put something white behind it, just a sec. Okay, so here is, can't see. Okay, so here's the stamp set. Totally cute. Again, mixed font. They get me with that. They just know I have to have it. So I'll show you how I went rogue. I just needed to make it my own instead of doing it exactly like they did them. I did it in a couple ways. First of all, I'm not a big bow person. I prefer knots. So I did some bows, but then I just did knots for some of them. I just didn't want all bows. Okay, so look really closely at this card right here. So the stamps were used to, the stamps are outline stamps. So they outlined the citrus and the leaves in this card. Same with this one here, and then just the leaves in this one here. Well, I did this one more like this one. So I did just the leaves, but not all of them. I just wanted to highlight them a little bit. So now look at mine. See, I like the citrus better without the outline on it, and I highlighted some of the leaves by stamping around them. So all the leaves come, just like they are. This piece is a die cut piece of designer cardstock. So it's already printed like that, but then these lines on the leaves I added. But I did not add them to the citrus, and I didn't add them to all the leaves. So look at these cute little embellishments. You barely can see them. There's these little white flowers that you add on with the mini glue dots. So here's the next one. That was the first one. Here's the next one. So here is the same kind of look. So I added this, that's a stamp, and then stamped the leaves here too. And then the citrus was just left not stamped. And the sayings are usually always stamped too. Okay, so there's that one. There's this one. I decided that I like, okay, so this one didn't have any stamping either. I had to stamp the lemon outline and the leaves outline, but I did it on, I was doing it on my, my virtual crafting night last night, and we decided that we liked the lemons stamped. We liked the little tiny dots that are added to it. So there's that one. And then this one's pretty simple. No stamping other than the saying right here. But all these pieces are die cut. You punch them out. This is, you punch out this cardstock. There's some baker's twine right here that you cut and tie and whatever. But then the cards inside are white. So the design is just on the outside. Okay, and last one. There you go. I tied a bow on that one. Okay. Yeah, I love this kit. It's amazing. Okay, and so Dot asked about the envelopes. So there's nothing on the outside, but it has these two envelope liners. So I think they're half and half of each of these, I think. Unless they have, I didn't count. They can't be half and half because there's an odd amount of cards. So I don't know which ones are intended for what. I didn't pay attention to that easily, but it's probably kind of shown on here. So the card design, the envelope designs are on here too. So there are tiny little numbers that it always comes with this color instructions, and there are tiny little numbers that like kind of point to what you have to do. The numbers say, one says stamp in navy ink, one says adhere using dots, adhere using dimensionals, tie twine in a bow, and adhere with a dot, wrap around twice, around panel twice, then tie in a bow, wrap around twice, once, and tie in a bow. So those are like basic instructions. Yeah, I like those envelopes too. So that's all that is in here, and it's amazing. So 15 cards, 3 each of 5 designs. So now I'm going to show you 2 cards using just the stamps, and I kind of a little bit stuck with the colors, at least for the first one for sure, but then the second one's a little bit rogue. Okay, so I'm gonna put you down and do my thing here. So I have to backwards you, upside down you, and here I am. Okay, so I should have or could have mentioned to you, so the colors in the kit are, well, some of the colors, I think there's some that I'm missing here, but Night of Navy ink pad, which I use when I'm stamping. I prefer my full pad, so I always pull that out and leave it, leave the Stampin' Spot in the kit for whoever I end up selling it off to. Okay, so Night of Navy is the ink spot that you get, and then the colors that coordinate, this is just Jade, this is from a new in color, and Mango Melody, and Calypso Coral, and I think Garden Green is in here too, but I didn't, and there may be another color. Let me look. I'm just gonna look since I'm talking about it, because it's listed right on here. Okay, so you can't read this. I barely can sometimes, but it says Calypso Coral, Garden Green, Just Jade, Mango Melody, Night of Navy, and White. So those are coordinating colors for the kit. Hi Kathy. Hey, you are a winner already again. So I already showed all the cards in this kit. Sorry, Kathy. But now I'm going to, so I'm using the Simply Citrus card kit. I showed all of the cards that come with the kit, and now I'm going to show you a couple cards. They're really simple again. I'm not sure quite as simple as my last video. I'm sorry that was so short, but I wanted you to see that you could just do something really quick too. So anyway, so I'm using the stamp set. So I guess I should show you the stamp set at least again. No, I'm not kidding. I don't kid about that sort of thing. I just tease people when they're late. Okay, you know who you are. All right, so I'm going to show you the stamp set again. So this is the stamp set that comes in the Simply Citrus card kit. So that's what I'm going to be using for my 2 designs that I'm going to show you, my alternate designs. I keep going back and forth. I never know whether to say alternate or alternative. They both don't sound quite right, so I don't know. All right, so here are the colors that I'm going to use here. Oh, I need scrap. I didn't pull scrap. Just a sec. I just have to turn around a second. No, I'm not going to take your name out for a while, Kathy. Everybody understands it's random, and the Lord must just be blessing you extra for a while. Okay, so first thing I'm going to do, I kind of like to do basic stamping first sometimes. So I'm going to use this, this lemon. This is Mango Melody, by the way, and I'm going to use it and just do a few lemons. It's funny because I don't think of lemons as being, oh, I missed it, as being this color, but I like this color, and I definitely like them together with Calypso Coral, so I'm using these. So so here are my lemons, and now I'm adding the little, I guess they're flowers, but they look like little asterisks. All right, can you see that? So that's just my basic background. All right, so now what I want to do, I'm going to take my white piece here, and I'm going to stamp my lemon on here, and I'm going to stamp a couple oranges here and another orange over here and another lemon. All right, then I'm going to do some leaves. We're just going to put the leaves in here randomly. They don't have to be, they're not necessarily attached to the fruit or whatever. Okay, so this is cute, but it needs some work. I'm going to make it a little cuter. All right, so I have, just a sec. I can't keep them in my hands, but I have some sponge daubers. They fit on the end of your finger, but for some reason, I never use them that way. I always just hold them. I don't know why. That's just my preference. But I'm going to dab some ink, pick it up, dab it off just a little bit because I don't want too much, and then I'm going to rub it in my lemon, because this is the Mango Melody. Dab some ink again and rub it in my lemon. Now I may go out of the lines, and that's okay. You kind of almost make it a chalky look, a pastels look, because it doesn't have to be like, especially with watercolor. If you think in a watercolor idea, you kind of end up everywhere. Anyway, you don't have it be exactly within the lines. So I'm just adding some. So this ink ends up being a lighter color. Oops, kind of went a little too far there. A lighter color than the stamped image, but you still get the color. I think these are, if I remember correctly, these are $5 for 5 of them, maybe? I'm not sure. I don't remember now. I didn't look it up. So I'm using just Jade also. This one's a little bit harder to get into, but that's okay. I'm not being picky. You can try to do it like with the edge of the dauber if you want to be pickier. Now look how much color's there. I love it. Okay, so there's that. I'm almost done with my card. And then I need, oh, where'd my greetings go? Oh, there they are. Okay. So it's kind of funny, this is in this box. This stamp says, "Hello, sunshine." And I feel like we might have that saying. I could be wrong because I don't know. We have a box of sunshine coming soon if you're a Paper Pumpkin subscriber, and I have a feeling it's going to say something like that in there. So look how cute that is. Love it. Okay, so now what I'm going to do is attach this to, oops, this is snail and it's not working right for some reason. I'm using my snail up. All right, I'm attaching this to Night of Navy. And then, so this is some leftover baker's twine that I have. Even after making all my cards, I still have a little bit, so I'm going to use it. And I just like wrapping it. So I'm going to wrap 1, 2, 3 times around. I just like that. Well, baker's twine is so thin, and I like the look of multiple layers, so that's why usually when I'm doing baker's twine, I'll wrap it a couple times. So I'm going to, oops, I didn't get that tied closely enough, tied enough. There we go. Oh, and then I forgot dimensionals. Oh, here's some, good. Here's with my baker's twine on it. And then putting dimensionals on the back. So I'm going to slide this over enough so that I can fit it. Can't pick it up. Slide this over enough so that I can fit a dimensional right there. One. And then back to my card base. And there it is. I love it. So fun. Okay, I'll show you better when I pull up the camera. All right, so now this one, gotta look at my sample a sec, make sure that I'm not doing it wrong. Okay, so I don't need all the, I don't need the coral and the mango melody this time. But this time, whenever I have citrus, I'm totally not a lime person like in like fruits. I'm not big into lime on in my salsa, that sort of thing. But I love stamping limes. I love granny apple green. I love the color, you know, a lemon lime kind of look. I miss lemon lime twist. Even better than the kit cards. Well, thank you. Okay, so I'm going with this, and I'm going rogue just for that. And so we're going with some, oh, I forgot I gotta clean my stamp though, because I'm not stamping my Calypso Coral in my Granny Apple Green. Where, just a sec. I need to find oh, my chamois will work. Because I don't see right now my Stampin' Mist. Okay. So cleaning my, okay, so if you don't have a Simply Chamois, it's an awesome thing, especially if you have a Stamparatus. Because you keep it wet, or at least I do. If you don't keep it wet, then you have to re-wet it to, it's like a chamois. Do any of your husbands use chamois to dry after their car when you wash them? They get hard, and so you have to re-wet it. But anyway, so it just cleans off your stamps, especially helpful on your Stamparatus, so that you can leave your stamp in position on your Stamparatus and then clean it off. So, okay, so now I am going, I'm going to move this over. Excuse me. I'm using Granny Apple Green. But here's what I want to do with this one. Instead of using my daubers, because I want to color it in, I'm going to do the Donna method. Remember, the Donna method is you place your stamp and then you pounce it. And it's called that because Donna dropped her stamp on mistake and then made the best out of it. So it's a new technique. So, I mean, it's not new. I've been doing this for years, but she developed a new technique when she did it. So this is a way that sometimes I get out of coloring stamps that look like they should be colored. You can do it with, I feel like mostly I do it with line art stamps. I don't know if it's just because I love the bold stamps anyway, but like the line art, you know, I don't want to color it in so much, and it colors it in. So, all right, so I think that's as many as I wanted to do. Now I'm going to do the same thing with leaves. So I'm going to put some leaves here, stamp them, and then pounce them. Probably can see it a little bit better with that. And stamp the leaves, pounce them, and I'm going to do one more. up here. I love the Donna technique too, Marsha. I knew you would like it. Okay, so here's my thing. All right, so I stuck, except for Granny Apple Green, I stuck with colors that are in this kit. So I'm using Night of Navy for my cardstock and for this for the greeting I'm going to do. And this is just Jade, which is the same color as this, and it's the same color that was in the kit. Okay, so I want to do something like this for my design. Oh, I forgot. So I'm going to lay it like this, but I do want a few leaves on here. I don't want to make a big old background, but I'm going to stamp some right here, and then right here, lay it back down. Yep, that's good. All right, and then I'm going to do some over here, and over there. Okay, so this is kind of how I want it. Oops, I don't want that much. I need another leaf here. I wanted it to be buried. Ooh, that'll be better. Okay. So this is the basic design that I want. But before I put it down, I want to stamp here, and I want the stamping to be level with, or parallel with the bottom of my card. So to the best of my ability, I'm going to hold this here and stamp it level. So on the piece itself, it is sideways, but when I put it on, it will be straight. I'm not using any dimensionals on this one. Just a simple, cute design. Thanks for sharing, Debbie. Okay, so now before I put this, smash this down, I need to like place it and make sure it's where I want it to be. And make sure my angle is good so that it still looks straight. That's gonna work. All right, here's my card. Okay, I'm done, and I'm gonna pull you up. So I'm gonna upside down you, put you backwards again, and here I am. Okay, so here's the one I just did. You can see it so much better when it's pulled up. Thank you, I'm glad that you like it. And here's the first one that I did. So, as with, well, no, not with, as with any kit, because that's not true. The Gorgeous Posies Kit has, thanks, Dot. The Gorgeous Posies Kit has the stamp set all by itself. So you have to buy, thank you, I'm glad that you like it. You have to buy the stamp set separate from the kit. You have to buy both if you want to stamp them together, unless you come to a class where I'm using it. Now this one, you can't get the stamp set all by itself. You have to buy the kit. So, but then you have the stamp set for ever. It's for when, oops, just a sec. It's for you to make cards even after you sent off all your other kit cards that you have. So I love this very much, and yeah, so thank you for watching. So how many of you feel like you kind of need the kit? I knew I did when I saw it in the catalog. It's just amazing. Oh, hi Kyra, thanks for joining me. So I think that I am done with my stamping. Does anybody have questions? I don't feel like that I feel like that I hit everything that I was planning to. Oh, excuse me. And I was fairly quick today too. Oh, I better close my ink pads while I'm done. Thank you. I'm glad that you like the cardstock. Thank you for sharing, Marcia. And remember, if you would like to possibly win one of these cards that I just made, if you share, then tell me that you shared. Thanks, Diane. Then you can be entered into my drawing. Now, this drawing, you're going to have a while to be able to do it, because if you didn't hear me or weren't here at the beginning of my live, I will not be live on Friday, nor will I be live on Monday, except for Diane. She will be here with me. We have a club on Monday, and it's Monday morning, so I can't be here. And then Friday, I just need to take the day off for getting some things done before the weekend and before Monday. Oh my goodness, I have a mess. I have an absolute mess, and I need to be ready for Monday. And plus, I'm also having a tooth pulled tomorrow, and I'm just not sure how I'm going to be tomorrow, or Friday, or Thursday night, or anything like that. So, thank you, Diane. I appreciate that. All right, so I think that's it. So I will see you again next Wednesday. You have until then, well, until like Tuesday night, to share and tell me that you shared, because I can't always tell that you do. Some people have their settings differently or something. And then I always fill up my randomizer the night before, so that I'm ready when I go live with you, whenever I go live. So you have till Tuesday night. So share away, and I will add you into my randomizer for my drawing for these two cards. Thanks for joining me, and remember that you can order anytime online, or you can email me your order. I will be having an order going in on Monday, so or sign up for my class, my Gorgeous Posies class too. That would be awesome. I will see you later. I was going to say have a great weekend. Yes, it will be weekend, but not yet. Sorry, didn't mean to get your hopes up. I won't see you before the weekend again. So thank you so much. Have a great day. Bye.